Today I'm going to introduce to you these manual laminators. They look pretty basic, but in fact with these machines you can do anything from mounting to laminating to face mounting behind acrylics. The machine consists of two rubber rollers which have the exact hardness which is needed to do these kinds of work. The lower roller is driven by a handle, and the distance between the lower and the upper roller is determined by those two adjustment wheels. The gap between the two rollers can be opened up to this distance, which we can see here at the side. In this case it is over 3 cm. That means you can work with boards which are thicker than 3 mm. The smaller machines, they have little thinner rollers, therefore the gap is even larger. In case you want to use this kind of machines and 3 cm or a little bit more than 3 mm is not enough, then you could add some washers underneath here and you could increase the gap significantly with very, very small adjustments. For the setup of these machines, we use a little trick. In order to control the material in a way that we don't have to touch it by hand, we do tilt the machine a little bit. We have screwed this wheel out a little bit more than on the other side. So we added here a little bit more distance. Because of that, the machine stands higher on that side. Therefore, the material can roll by itself parallel to the roller. The quality of mounting or lamination work is determined by the pressure you put on to your work. If the pressure is too much, like on mounting applications, then you will later on see the clouds from the boards, or you have orange peel from your materials on it. Like if you do mounting, you basically do need very, very little pressure. Like you have a board and the film needs to be mounted to it, then the pressure basically is of not so much important. It is more important that you just have the contact. The contact you can feel if the upper roller just rests on top of the board. In this case, the mechanism of the machine doesn't carry the heavy load of the roll. Therefore it is free. It's neutral here. You can feel here a neutral position. The same you have here. With this weight of the roller now resting on top of the board, you will get the best mounting results. Of course, you can add pressure and, well, the picture will be mounted, but then you may see an orange peel or the clouds of the boards. Therefore, important, if you do mounting with these machines, use as little pressure as possible. But without contact, you don't get a result either. So you have to ensure that the upper roller is touching the left side of the board and the upper roller is touching the right side of the board. Then everything goes well. The result of lamination work is very often determined also by the temperature, by the room temperature. Since you do not have a heater inside the rolls here, in the winter time you may have in your workshop maybe only 15 degrees, and that's not enough. Then you should put a little heater underneath, which provides you a little bit extra temperature, and then you have your 20-25 degree here on the roller areas, and that's very much needed. For lamination work, of course, extra pressure is needed. So if you have the the upper roller rests on the board and you have this neutral position, you should add at least one natural turn of your wrist twist to it, and then you are fine. Then you have the power which is needed.